right.
Well, hello there. It is Nathan Corneliuson, otherwise known as Fioka the Leader.
And Genesis.
And today, well, as you can see, we're playing a console game. We finally figured out that capture card. And let me tell you, we got some component cables for the Wii. And while we were setting everything up, well, Genesis, why don't you tell them what happened?
Well, okay. So I've never seen what is it? I've never seen a Wii use its full potential, I suppose, because these cables make this game look. We're playing on Wii, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
So using the Wii plus these cables is making this game look so good. I don't even know how, because this is a GameCube game, which is being affected by the Wii using different cables, but whatever. It looks really good, is what I'm trying to say.
He grew up playing this game in composite.
On the GameCube, you know, its original platform. It looks so good.
Anyway, a little bit about this game. You are playing as Captain Olimar, which, if you couldn't tell, is an anagram of Mario with an L in there. My name is Captain Olimar. While traveling through space, my ship was struck by a meteor. I must have blacked out, and I awoke on the surface of a weird planet. With so many parts lost, the skeletal hull of my beloved dolphin, is a painful sight. The engine is gone. I'm stranded. To make matters worse, my atmospheric sensors indicate this planet's environment contains high levels of poisonous oxygen. My life support systems can function for only 30 days. If I can't repair the dolphin by then, no! Best not to think about it. I must find the missing ship parts.
You're doing so good until the very end. You even got the dramatic no. Alright, so I already know what I'm doing for the most part. I've played this game a lot, beaten it a lot, but I wanted to play it anyway. I'm not a speedrunner or a competitive Pikmin player by any means. I'm not that good at this game is what I'm trying to say. But it'll be fun anyway.
A strange thing has appeared before me. I had barely begun my search when it reared up as if it were waiting for me. Then it dropped a single seed. What is it? Is it alive? Is it a machine? It resembles a vegetable on my home planet that we call an onion. I shall call this an onion too.
Neat.
So, we've both beaten this game 100%. I played the Wii version, but honestly, there's no difference. The seed that the onion dropped took root in the soil and has now produced an adorable little sprout. The sprout emits a strange light, and it sways back and forth without benefit of the wind. I cannot help but think that it is calling to me. I am compelled. I must approach it and press A.
Noom. Duh, look at it.
It's so cute, the way that it never blinks. Extraordinary. When I plucked the sprout, it turned out to be a living creature, not a plant. Picking it has done no visible damage. It just stands there, menacingly staring at me. Its shape is similar to the Pick brand carrots I love so much. I believe I shall call it a Pikmin.
Real creative there, Olimar.
Here I am, stranded on a toxic planet, fighting to survive, and yet I'm intrigued. I must research this fascinating creature. I shall try to grab it and throw it with A. I will call it to my side with B. Perhaps it will react to C stick and X as well.
I sure hope you're not peeking the microphone.
The following controls appear to allow me several viewpoints. Left trigger, rotate camera. Okay, I must survive. I need to familiarize myself with these controls and my surroundings.
All I can imagine now is that Olimar, like, he has a big head, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what if he's just like a tiny, tiny body? Like, the suit is just metal, and he's just a tiny body with a little GameCube controller inside his suit.
So yeah, you play this game using controls.
Really?
Yep. So the reason why we picked this game instead of something like Sonic Adventure 2, I don't know. We were playing. Well, he was playing through Pikmin 2. Oh yeah, I should probably mention Genesis is at the helm for this.
Yeah.
You could probably tell by the fact that it's a GameCube controller. Astonishing! The onion has sown more seeds. The small red pellet the Pikmin harvested after cutting down a flower appears to be some kind of food that can propagate more Pikmin. The onion that... oh, excuse me.
Oof.
Ugh. The onion seems to be a sort of incubator. Needless to say, I must study this strange life form more. So like I said, Genesis is at the helm because I don't really like GameCube controllers.
How dare you?
But I will inevitably use one for like Sonic Adventure 2 Battle and Sonic Adventure Director's Cut.
Your favorite games. The best games in the Sonic series.
What? No, I love the adventure games. It's just...
Not the director's cut.
Yeah, I was about to say, just not those ports.
The games themselves are good, but we try to forget about the port.
Sonic Adventure 2 Battles port is competent. Like, they add a lot more features. Sure, it does take hits on lighting and whatnot. But I will say that it is at least competent. Director's Cut, on the other hand. But I digress. That's a whole different can of worms. So yeah, we decided to play through the game. We're going to get the 100% ending.
Okay.
And so we're going to sit down and play this game. We might move on to the second game after we beat it. We might move on to a different game entirely.
Who knows, honestly? I don't know. Do you know? Who knows? Oh my goodness. You didn't grab the flower thing. The pellet, that's what it's called. It's called pellet. It's a pellet. I knew that.
The only reservation I have about recording Pikmin 2 is that would mean that we would have to record Pikmin 3 to complete the trilogy. And I don't know if you want to keep bringing your Nintendo Wii U over.
Yeah, no, that's not going to happen.
So we would either have to record it at your house.
Nope.
Or we would have to wait until, like, we move out to do it.
To get our own Wii U.
To get, like, the only Wii U game we're actually going to record.
Yeah. I mean...
Unless we do, like, a retrospective on Super Smash Brothers or something.
I don't think we'd do that.
Yeah. That would be something, like, I would do on my main channel.
Mm-hmm.
And even then, we wouldn't have to record live commentary for that one.
Yeah, no, not really. I was about to skip it.
Oh.
That would have been bad.
Sorry, I was eating.
You're good.
The Pikmin are as curious as children. They form groups to perform tasks that would be impossible for an individual. Selflessness. Who knew? A glimmer of hope has begun to shine in my heart. If I can make use of their skills, perhaps I can fix my ship. I shall sum up all I've learned of Pikmin conduct. Approach and press A to pick sprouts. Why are they telling you how to pick sprouts? You've had to pick up like 12 of them now.
I just like looking at the GameCube controller.
Press A to grab Pikmin.
It's so
Release
shiny.
to grow.
I'm just gonna.
So essentially what he's saying is, if I can use their selflessness to my advantage.
And he returns the favor, kind of.
Depending on what ending you get. I mean, he does teach them to fight for themselves, I guess, but like, you know.
Noom.
I'm not saying that he's using the help of selfless indigenous peoples to get his own way, but...
You're making it sound so dark. Just let me enjoy my adorable, adorable red carrot people.
I'm sorry, I was, I had, government class today.
Yeah,
And so, we were talking about, when many Pikmin seeds sprout at once, I find it rather tedious to pluck them from the ground individually. My wife always told me I was no good at routine tasks. I guess I'll try to get it all done by repeatedly tapping A until I pick all the Pikmin from the ground. Well, no wonder he crashed his ship. I've noticed that when I add Pikmin to my group, they become filled with excitement and flushed with bright color. At other times, they revert to a paler hue and give off a dim glow. Paying close attention to these differences is bound to help me distinguish between Pikmin. What was I saying before? Oh, right.
Yeah.
We were talking about, America breaking off from England and King George III. And so it's just like one of the things. Bear! Bear, go lay down.
Bear, you're a cutie, but not right now.
And so one of the things that they were talking about that they were upset with King George over was that King George got upset when they were amazing. There's no mistaking it. My ship's engine rests before my very eyes.
Just cutting her off in the middle of your story.
By a stroke of pure luck, I have already stumbled upon the most important piece of my damaged craft. Fate has smiled upon me, but how will I get it back to the dolphin?
Gee, I wonder.
Do my bidding! So one of their things was, they were upset at King George that King George was upset that they were colonizing the Native Americans and started advocating for the Native Americans to take back their land in the name of the king. And so they were just like, no, you can't tell them what to do. That's our job. And then it's just like, really? Why are you getting upset with the king for something that isn't even yours, and for people being upset with you that they just want their land back?
Wait, what article did you read?
It was talking about, like the Articles of Confederation oversimplifying the Declaration of Independence, essentially.
Alright. I'm not 100% sure about the accuracy of that, but it sounds about right.
Oh!
Also, I missed a pellet.
Oh, glorious! With the help of these Pikmin, I have taken a huge step back towards home. My ship can once again lift off. The glimmer of hope is beginning to burn more brightly. Fire!
Ouch.
Sorry.
No, fireman. No.
The fire of justice burns brightly! But what has become of the remaining parts? The search starts tomorrow.
That's me with my homework.
But no, that... Once again, it was a pretty gross oversimplification of the Declaration of Independence, but it was just enough to, like, get us introduced to the thing.
Mm-hmm. New.
So, we finally finished with day one, and That took us 15 minutes.
It's because of all the text we had to read.
One day since impact. I have somehow managed to launch the Dolphin, but I was surprised to see the Onion lift off with me. Perhaps the Pikmin cannot survive overnight on the planet's surface. Or have they merely decided to join me for other reasons? Either way, it seems... excuse me. It seems they will help me again tomorrow. The Dolphin is missing 29 parts. If I can recover them all, I may never return home to my family on planet Hawkatate. Okay, seriously? Later in the game you find things like your piggy bank. Anyway, analysis shows life support systems will function for only 29 more days. How can I repair my Dolphin in such a short time? Just get a part a day. Or like multiple parts. It's not that hard.
Shut up.
A dense forest is visible on the surface below. As it holds the keys to my survival, I name it the Forest of Hope. I explore it tomorrow. But right now I'm tired.
I mean, it is night time. Just gotta rest. Oakley dokley. Let's see. If I remember right, I was able to get at least 4 parts in a day. When I've played this before. We'll see. Bum, 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 bum.
4 parts in a day sounds like a breeze.
Oh my... Olimar can't stop talking, can he?
My Dolphin has returned to the surface along with the Pikmin's Onion. Being alone on this strange planet makes me somewhat uneasy. So I shall call the Pikmin out of the Onion. All I need to do is stand in the light beneath the Onion and press A.
Neat.
So, these episodes will probably be 30 to 40 minutes at most.
I don't see why that would be any longer than that. Yeah.
So, I would say in the comments, sorry, just finishing up my food. I would say in the comments, tell us which parts you want us to get first, but we're probably going to batch record these. So you sure can, but don't get upset if
We don't do it.
yeah. So, like we said, there are some parts that you don't need to get. I believe the minimum is like 20?
I think so. Oh,
There are multiple endings. Another intriguing discovery. A local variety of grass produces a sort of a yellow nectar. When the Pikmin drink this delicacy, it instantly matures and flowers. This apparent Pikmin favorite seems to be full of nutrition. Closer observation is needed to determine the strengths and peculiarities of the flower Pikmin.
No. You all become flowers. I don't want to have to move and then wait for you to catch up.
So, what is your experience with the Pikmin franchise?
Me?
Yes.
I grew up playing like the first level over and over and over again. I got to this point a lot. I mostly just watched my mom play because I was really young at the time. She played it a lot.
Nice. Alright. What Pikmin games have you played / beaten?
All of them.
Really? Even Hey You Pikachu?
Okay, that doesn't count as a game. Just in general.
So, what we're talking about is Hey Pikmin, the black sheep of the series.
It's not even like it's not a thing. It's a thing, but like it isn't. Nobody knows that it exists.
Yeah, it was a 2D platformer on the Nintendo 3DS.
It wasn't necessarily a bad game, but like nobody knows why it is a thing.
Yeah. I believe it came out before Pikmin 3?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
It was a little bit after. Can't remember off the top of my head.
Either way, I hadn't heard about it until Alpha Rad's video on it. And then I heard nobody talk about it afterwards. So, that tells you.
Something.
Yeah. Also, I'm sorry that my dog is so noisy.
He's adorable.
Yeah, he just doesn't know when to shut up. Oh, no! Does Olimar comment on when Pikmin die? That would be morbid. Interesting. The Pikmin appears to turn into a ghost. Guess he's not coming back. More research needs to be done.
Needs to be done on this subject. Look at them go. I killed so many innocent bugs.
Woohoo! Well, hey, they weren't innocent. They almost ate one of you. Almost. Yay!
Gotta pick all these Pikmin. Just gotta pluck them out of the ground by their stem?
Yeah.
That's the stem. Does that mean that their body is the root?
The root of all evil, maybe? No. So, what would you say is your favorite Pikmin game and why?
I could just say the first one because nostalgia. But
Yeah, no, I was about to say nostalgia isn't a reason.
But probably, if I'm being completely honest, the second one.
Yes.
Just because it's a really solid game.
Yeah, won't argue with you there. Hey, that's a yellow pellet.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get the yellows until day 3. Screw you.
No, you have to do it right now. You gotta get a part a day. Oh. Looks to left, sees part. Oh.
Yeah, I've been getting other stuff first. If you couldn't already tell. You freaking get over here.
So Lazy Dave. That's Lazy Dave.
Lazy Dave the Pikmin.
Yep.
The red
Wait,
one.
why aren't you picking up the part?
Because I don't want it. It takes 20 people.
Why, it's the Eternal Fuel Dynamo. It has unlimited energy supply. I won't have to worry about saving electricity anymore. This will make my fights for survival a bit easier.
Okay, oh, 40, never mind. I was wrong. I gotta shove those guys on there, and then we're gonna go
Alright.
do other stuff. Things need to be done around here, and I am the man to do it, or thing to do it.
I am the ant to do it.
The flea-sized man to do it.
So, when did this series come out?
That was an excellent question. You could look at the box.
I could, couldn't I? So this game first came out, at least in the Americas, in 2001, it looks like.
Nice. My birth year.
Same.
I think it's worth it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. You ready? I'm gonna do it.
So why did we pick this game first?
So we could do this. Neat. I remember when I was younger, those guys were big and intimidating, and I wanted to avoid them. And now I'm like, man, this guy's.
Watch me stick a bunch of little people up its butt.
Remember? Remember with the purple Pikmin?
My clock has indicated the coming of noon. From now on, I must pay close attention to the sun meter on my monitor and choose my actions accordingly. So, it is best for me to review my monitor's data.
Oh my goodness.
Across the top of my monitor are the sun meter and day display. At the bottom are my spacesuit damage meter and Pikmin gauges. From the left, these numbers reflect Pikmin under my command. Pikmin in the field, and total Pikmin, including those in onions.
Neat.
To adjust my monitor, I can press left trigger to rotate the... okay.
So, remember with the purple Pikmin? How throwing a purple Pikmin onto one of those guys gives them hit stun?
Yep.
But for some reason, you can just keep throwing purple Pikmin onto it to give it continuous damage. So, like 5 or 6 purple Pikmin can take out an entire board without risk of getting hurt.
Eternal fuel dynamo. This should light things up. No more candles for it. Why would you use candles in space? I have now recovered 2 out of 30 parts.
It's just gonna, yeah. Pop the cod and have a yard.
Packed you can't have it yet. Look at
Yes.
that meat.
This,
That's bug meat.
this strawberry bug thing.
What if it is just a sentient strawberry? Joey, I think you've cracked the case. What have you done? I've never thought of it like that before. I thought they were just like ladybugs or something.
It's a sentient strawberry.
It's a sentient strawberry. No wonder it makes Pikmin. Oh. Why did you throw that one?
I was hoping that this guy would be ready to pluck by then. Oh no, there get all these leaves.
You have like 3 flowers.
Onward to adventure.
See, what I love about this recording software is that it provides a timer. So I can look over and it's just like, oh, we're 27 minutes into this episode. We're actually
26.
26.
And 59. 27. There
We're
we go.
27 minutes into this episode. So I know to wrap it up after today. Instead of going, man, I sure hope we're at half an hour and we've been recording for 2 hours.
Yeah, I've done that.
Man,
Swallow the bug.
Man, I sure hope my monologue was long enough. Sir, you just did the entire 1 act yourself.
Should have.
Do it!
Neat.
Oh, please. Just, cut it out.
Stop. I'm not gonna get the yellow Pikmin yet because I don't feel like it.
Yeah, there's not much else you
Actually, I'm gonna
do.
take these guys and I'm gonna take them over here. The red Pikmin don't get that. Not allowed. It's not okay. They don't get it.
But wait, we have to... If you do that, then it'll overflow, and then you can play that dialogue box right now instead of the other time. You're going to do it inevitably.
I will never do it again.
Wait, play the tune. That doesn't happen in the first game? I completely forgot about that.
Not
Okay.
when you don't have Pikmin.
So in Pikmin... Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, I've always had Pikmin with me, so... Alright.
Neat.
Okay. No comments, Olimar? Well, now he's gonna talk about... Wow, they have weird ears. What if that's all he said? Just, wow, what a weird looking thing. The color is different.
Oh my goodness, what is with you today?
I'm sorry, I was drinking my drink and I wanted to drink it fast, that way I wouldn't be doing it throughout the entire episode, which I did either way. Anyway, the color is different, but it seems to be a Pikmin nonetheless. First glance suggests this one has what, in some circles, could be considered very large ears. It looks like it may... It looks like it may weigh less than the others. Really? Because he's got entire, like, accessories on the side of his face.
No. The nose is heavier than the ears.
In what other ways might it be different from the red Pikmin? No matter. They're obviously quite similar, so I should call this one a Pikmin as well.
Hey, I have a question.
What?
If only the blue Pikmin is the one that has anything that resembles a mouth, how do the other Pikmin make noises?
Don't need a mouth to scream.
Wait.
You don't need a mouth to scream.
Wait a minute.
Boy, if I've learned one thing all my life, it's that. This is getting dark. You put your phone on silent, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
No. It doesn't work like that.
Oh.
Sorry to say, gotta push a button.
No!
We'll just...
I can't just swipe my phone and have... I can't just swipe the screen and have everything I need to do it do? Why do they not do the thing that they do? Pikmin 2 is just much more convenient.
It is.
I've learned that much.
I mean, I still love the original, but...
Yeah, no, like...
Gameplay-wise, Pikmin 2 is superior.
Yeah. Because it's got purple Pikmin.
No. I don't like the purple Pikmin. I'll use them, but I won't be happy about it.
Wow, you threw 2 Pikmin out there, and both of them ignored the pellet. Oh, you saved that for the yellow Pikmin.
Yeah.
It's just like, what's going on? What are you doing? Why are you making the yellow ones fight people? No, they're not fighting people. They're fighting corpses. That was sadly the best phrasing I could think of. They're fighting a corpse. Anyway.
New.
You fool! This is a fool's errand! You are a fool! Yeah, we have fun here.
Quick, I need grass.
Help me, need food.
No!
Actually, so it says that Olimar's favorite brand of carrot, the clock is indicating sunset, the approach of sunset. Pikmin waiting beneath the dolphin and onions will probably enter the onions on their own, but if I don't call the stragglers and add them to my group, they may not be able to get back. I'm sure that the Pikmin that are still planted are safe, and I am somewhat concerned about... but I am somewhat concerned about leaving Pikmin to fend for themselves in the darkness.
I did that a lot as a kid.
You're a monster.
He's got a gun!
It's like, the yellow Pikmin have picked up some peculiar stones. Why did they decide to grab them?
Yellow Pikmin are the stoners.
This action seems to be instinctive to the yellow Pikmin, but just what are these strange glowing stones? Brightly glowing cracks cover them. I don't know why I turned into... I forgot his name. It was like night. Anyway, brightly glowing cracks cover them. Perhaps these cracks indicate that there's a tremendous power locked away within. This merits further research. So, does anything that has a flashlight super powerful to you? I'm confused. Woo! Your cousins picked up that they were supposed to go.
Shoot, heck.
No!
My bad.
You monster! The glowing rocks from the yellow Pikmin. The glowing rocks, the yellow Pikmin. I can't. You're a monster! The glowing rocks the yellow Pikmin picked up seem to be explosive stones. You got that right! Perhaps they know that these stones can be used as powerful weapons. Apparently, the bomb rocks are dangerous. Oh yeah, nice name. So I must take care when using them. Take care when using them.
My thumb slipped.
but they should be able to blast open the stone walls that block the pathways. I may even be able to use them against some of the wild creatures. I must be vigilant! Pikmin I dismiss by pressing X.
No, I already have... No.
That's your fault! I am so peeking this microphone.
That was hilarious.
You're disgusting! Bear, it's okay! We're just killing innocent plants!
I'll get all these Pikmin before the night is up, I swear.
Please don't. But then you could come back and there would be flowers the next day! Really? The cutscene would have done this for you. Surprise. They get shoved off the onion. Alright. So after we read Captain's log, we'll
go ahead and finish up this episode.
and then immediately jump into the next episode.
Yeah, but that's not going to get uploaded until tomorrow.
Oh, we are recording this on Monday.
Really?
This will be uploaded the day of.
Yeah. In fact, right after we're done recording this time, so I don't put it off and then promptly forget.
Yep. 2 days since impact. It appears that many of my ship's parts have landed in this region. If I can just recover the parts of my radar, I should be able to use my radar screen. How that would improve my chances! Then I'd only have to press Y to locate my parts. Yet, there seems to be many hostile life forms here. If I'm attacked in my space... Yep. If my head sustains damage, if my space chute takes damage...
Move on.
You heard the line. I must return to my ship, stand in front of it, and press A to make suit repairs. As I explore, I must pay attention to my suit's damage meter in the bottom left corner of the screen. If you don't, then nothing happens. You just don't have as much health that day.
What?
Like if you don't go and patch yourself up at your ship. It's not like you slowly start leaking health
Oh,
if
yeah,
you take
it's just
damage.
a way to heal yourself if you get
Yeah.
hurt. Lost in battle 1. That was definitely a battle. Yep, it was intense. He died valiantly.
Anyway.
We shall all remember Boomy the Pikmin.
Wow! You're a monster! Save the game so I can stop this episode. Alright.
Boomy will be honored.
See, stop it! I was about to say see you tomorrow. See